about 9 o'clock. I've made all breakfasts. I'm in the process of making lunches. And the screaming baby continues. Ah, refreshing. Basically, I'm doing a 3-part lunch. Peanut butter and jelly, cookie, banana. I'm gonna try wrapping it in a paper towel. Kind of helps. I feel like I really need a bag here. It's gonna get stale. Whoa! Are you okay, baby? Baby just fell out of chair. Bumped his head on the hard floor for the first time out of probably 20 times today. You okay, Promi? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ronnie made her own. Alexa's making her own. I think we're done. It's gonna be mid-30s today, quite windy. So, cold. I'm gonna go warm up the van so the children are comfortable and at ease. Happiness and harmony. That's what's most important. I learned that from Willy Wonka.
If you say...
Alright, get buckled, Evie.
Okay. Hey, is idiot a bad word?
That's kind of mean. Yeah, I guess it was. Looks like it hit. I may have to turn around here. See, the bridge was too low. It says clearance 12 feet.
Can we pass?
Yeah, as long as it's safe, I think.
That's not good.
Yeah, you can see that right here. Wow.
Wow. What time on today?
That's why when you drive a big truck, a tall truck, you have to pay attention to how low the clearance is.
Daddy, you didn't...
Candy, can you unbuckle Audrey real quick?
You didn't unbuckle me all the way.
Kids are dropped off and Promi's riding with me back home. Sickness. What's it good for? Well, I've had a pretty, I don't know, medium rough cold the past 2 days. It's just obnoxious enough to make sleep difficult, I guess you could say, because you just can't breathe. You're all stuffed up. But it wasn't bad enough that I needed NyQuil to really knock myself out. Maybe I should have used NyQuil. Amy's also recovering, still a little under the weather. People have a lot of theories about illness and why we have sickness to begin with. From a theological point of view, it gets kind of interesting. I remember one friend who described the purpose of sickness or illness is to help us appreciate being well. Maybe that's true, but it's not a satisfactory answer for me. Do I really need to continue getting sick however many times a year to fully appreciate the wellness I could potentially have? I don't know. Now, a more agnostic point of view might point to just nature being nature. Organisms trying to survive and their host, parasites, viruses, they're just doing what they need to survive. We just happen to be in their way. I don't really have a fully developed theory on the nature of illness. Maybe I'll read more about it today. Right now I'm just leaning towards the idea of what's called a random seed in mathematics, and I feel like sickness, just like tornadoes and earthquakes, is just one of those random seeds of life that keep things churning and moving, and just another thing to deal with, I guess. Illness is part of the fabric of whatever this universe is made out of, all part of free will, consequence, actions, opportunity to help people, give mercy, healing. You know, there's an argument can be made, there's some grand, deep purpose. Fall number 2 today on the hardwood floor, off the back of a chair. What do you have to say for yourself, Promi? I'm under the weather, but I have no right to complain. Amy's really under the weather. I think she would say she's really sick. She's been kind of out most of the day. And some good news, I got a paycheck in the mail, which is great, but Due to the wonderful bank rules, I can deposit a check today, but the funds aren't available till the next business day. So it's just one of those tricky things where I could really use that paycheck. It's a nice paycheck, but it's gonna take possibly all weekend for the funds to magically appear. So just kind of have to wait it out. I like checks, but I just don't like how slow the process is. You know, waiting days. You know, in the world of PayPal, checks seem very archaic. One more task before I head out to go pick up the kids from school. Last time this week, it's Friday. I kind of had a meeting today. I'm gonna have to reschedule because I have to watch Promi. But no big deal, no problem. We'll just reschedule for Monday probably, but. Hi, this is Andrew Gaskin. 3 o'clock's great too. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it, bye. First off is to deposit this check. Tricky to get to this ATM. Alright, check has been deposited into the robot. Now we pick up the children about 15 minutes late. I do feel like I'm driving most of the day these days. We weren't always a driving family, but when our foster work started, that's when the driving began. You know, every single day, drive, 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 drive. For years prior, pretty much the only place we drove was to church. So this is a big lifestyle change to become a driving family. It's just, I'm really looking forward to those Google self-driving cars. I could be doing a lot of stuff with all this time. Google tells me there's an accident coming up, so I'm gonna be watching for that. That's it. And now everybody speeds up. It's all clear.
Doesn't matter, black or white.
Lauren kept taking my seat. I said, Lauren, get out. She went,
You guys see how sunny it is?
yeah, it's supposed to be 60 degrees on Sunday.
Well, I think it's starting to get close to spring.
The groundhog lied to us.
Did he? What did the groundhog say?
He said that it would be spring right after he died. And then he died. Well, but then...
I don't think that's the
and then
story.
he drank an
This is not real.
immortality potion.
This is not real life.
It should be.
Okay. You can write your your groundhog fan fiction.
Can you be a Can you make fan fiction of a groundhog?
You can write whatever you want to write. I'm gonna make a quick trip to Carnes specifically for butter. Tonight's Friday, which means the girls are having their slumber party, which means they get to watch a movie and sleep out in the living room. Sometimes they like to have popcorn during their movie, and that's what I'm gonna cook tonight. But we're out of butter, and when you're making good popcorn, especially Andrew's gourmet popcorn, you have to have butter. Got the butter for the popcorn, of course, but for the slumber party, I got these pecan spin wheels. And I saw a deal for 99 cents. 11 ounces of Frosted Flakes for 99 cents. Might make the morning a little bit more pleasant, you know. Seems like a good deal. Who wants pecan spin wheels? Oh, did it probably fall off again? That's his third fall of the day.
Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Next up, Alexa, this next. The Green Goblin. The stalk of grass.
Ronnie, say thank you.